Hello everyone, today we learn about Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Without wasting any time, let's begin. Heisenberg uncertainty principle is a principle of quantum mechanics, and so we take a particle moving with velocity v, mass m moving with velocity v, the momentum of that particle in equal to mass time the velocity, and according to the uncertainty principle the position and momentum of that particle accurately at the same time. So if you know the position, if you know in space really well, you don't know the momentum or you don't know the velocity of the particle. If you know that the momentum and the position, so let's take a mathematical principle of uncertainty principle. So the uncertainty of the position in the x times the uncertainty in the momentum and delta p uncertainty in momentum. The product of these two must be greater than or equal to some constant at constant Planck constant is divided by 4 pi. So we have constant divided by another constant. So this just give us a number on the right side, and you might see something in another. It doesn't really matter. It just depend upon the product of two uncertainties must be greater than equal to some number. So the uncertainties are inversely proportional to each other. If you increase any one, you decrease the after. Really simple numbers here, just you can understand that point. Just extremely simplified can understand of inversely proportional. You have uncertainty of 2 for the position, and let's say of 2 for the momentum. All right, so 2 times 2 is equal about is greater than greater than 2 times 2 is equal to 4. If decrease the uncertainty of the principle, so I decrease it 1, so the uncertainty momentum must increase to 4, becomes 1 time 4 is equal to 4. If I decrease uncertainty, I lower than the 0.5, I increase the uncertainty momentum. So 0.5 times 8 show you here decrease the uncertainty in the position, increase the uncertainty in the momentum. So another way of saying that is more accurately you know the position of particle, the less accurately you know the momentum of the particle, and that's the idea of the uncertainty principle. Let's apply the uncertainty principle to Bohr's model of hydrogen atom. So let's look a picture of the hydrogen atom. We know our negatively charged in orbit the nucleus like a planet. Electron is going this direction, so there is velocity associated with the electron, so there is velocity going in that direction. The reason why the Bohr model, to understand things quantized energy level, talk about the radius for the electron. So if there a circle, here there is a radius. For an electron is the ground state, this would be radius of the first energy level is equal to 5.3 times 10 to the negative 11 meter. So we wanted to know the diameter of the circle. Just multiply would be equal to 1.06 times 10 to the negative 10 meters. And this just a rough estimate of the size of the hydrogen atom using with an electron in ground state. Also did some calculations of to figure out the velocity. So the velocity of an electron in the ground state of hydrogen atom using the Bohr model, we can calculate 2.2 times 10 to the 6 meter per second. And since we know the mass of the velocity 9.11 into 10 raised to power 31 kilogram. Let's say we velocity with 10% uncertainty associated with that number, so that we can convert that the decimal, we just divide 10 by 100, so we get 10% is equal to 0.1. so we have 0.1 here. If I want to know the uncertainty of momentum of that electron, so the uncertainty in the momentum of the particle, momentum is equal to mass time velocity associated with the velocity, multiply this by 0.1. So let's go ahead. Mass of the electron is 9.11 times 10 to the power negative 31. The velocity of the electron is 2.2 times 10 to the power 6, and we note the with 10% uncertainty principle. Go ahead and do that. We are gonna multiply all those. We take the mass of negative 10 to the power negative 31st 9.11. We multiply that by 2.2 times 10 to the power 6 velocity, and we know there 10% uncertainty associated with the velocity, and uncertainty in the momentum 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 25. So the uncertainty in the momentum is 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 25, and the units mass in kilogram, and the velocity mass in meters per second, kilogram meter per second. Uncertainty associated with the momentum of our electron, uncertainty principle. Here we had the uncertainty, the position of the electron, times the uncertainty, the momentum of the electron must be greater than or equal Planck constant divided by 4 pi. So we can take the uncertainty in the momentum and we can plug in it here. So now we have the uncertainty principle, electron of the ground state of the hydrogen atom, and times 2.0 10 to the power negative 25. This product must be greater than or equal to Planck constant is 6.626 times 10 to the power negative 34. All right, divided by 4 pi. So we could solve for the uncertainty in the position. So delta x must be greater than or equal to delta x delta x 6.26 times 10 to the power 10 to the power negative 34. We divide that by 4. We need to divide also by pi, and then we need to divide by the uncertainty in the momentum. So we also divided uncertainty in momentum, that 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 25, and that gives us 2.6 times 10 to the power negative 10. So the uncertainty in position must be greater than or equal 2.6 times to 10 to the power negative 10. And if you work over times, you would get meters for this unit. So the uncertainty position greater than 2.6 10 to the negative 10 meter. Let's go back here to the picture of hydrogen atom. 2.6 into 10 to the power negative 10 meter greater than diameter of our hydrogen atom. So the uncertainty would greater than this diameter. Uncertainty position would be greater than diameter hydrogen atom using the Bohr model. Bohr model is using electron is orbiting the nucleus a certain radius and it's moving at a certain velocity. The uncertainty principle, if we know the velocity fairly accurately, we don't know the position of the electron. The position of the electron, the diameter according to Bohr's model. But again we keep the Bohr's model because it is useful, a simple model. What you are just starting to get, the uncertainty principle goes against our natural intuitions of everyday life, doesn't really give us any experience with the uncertainty principle. For example, if we had the particle, let's much bigger particle than the electron, actually see in our life, daily life, so this has a much bigger mass and moving with some velocity, logic tell we can figure our pretty the position of that object we can probably, and so we know the velocity and so we momentum, that's true. We do know this thing fairly accurately, but if you calculating using the uncertainty principle plugged in some different number, like if you mass 9.11 times using 9 kilogram, and you plug in some velocity here and uncertainty in the position that extremely small, so you don't really notice those things on a macroscopic scale. You only notice that when think about the atomic scale. Really into concept. Some same idea with quantum mechanics. Absolutely no sense when you first encounter it. You have no experience with quantum mechanics in your daily life. You don't see this sort of just showing you an applications. Again, this is uncertainty principle into quantum mechanics.